Welcome. This time I took my daughter down to Cozumel. We did some diving, bird watching, and listened to great music and ate wonderful food. Here's Cozumel. I think photography runs in our family. My daughter's photography is throughout this whole video. She is phenomenal and captured Mexico kind of after the pandemic and things started opening up. It was fun to watch the people in the Zocalo, or the main square. And I forgot to add pigeons to my bird list. We've probably been to Cozumel a dozen times, and we like to stay at the Villa Blanca sometimes. And it's right next to the ocean, and we dove with Martin. And the place is just very laid back. It's quiet, it's Spanish style, and they're very accommodating at the Villa Blanca. Plus the gardens are absolutely gorgeous. We were eating lunch right there at the Villa Blanca after diving one morning, and we saw this life bird for me, the green-breasted hummingbird, and Sarah with her photography helped me get 6 different life birds in and around the island just with our 4 days there in Cozumel. On the beach we had this snowy egret which was fishing all along the shore, and he didn't care that we were there. He let us watch him and photograph him. We rented a Jeep on the last day before our plane flew out of Cozumel. This is where we got most of the wading birds and rode around the island, and then stopped at this Jamaican cafe for coffee after we got a bunch of pictures of the sunrise. These photos have so much movement and life in them. You can almost hear the waves crashing. There's a much different story on the other side of the island where the boats are. Actually, there were supposed to be like 7 to 13 cruise ships a day, but during the pandemic, there weren't any at all. And then the week we were there, a few started coming back. And the dive masters kept telling us how much the corals had recovered from those cruise ships being absent for so long. It was a little rainy for our first days of diving, and we really like diving. We dive with Martine. They pick you up from near where you're staying and will take you to great dive sites in Cozumel. In Cozumel, there's amazing diving, and can you see it? This is one of the indigenous fish in Cozumel, the splendid toadfish. There's cave diving where you go through all sorts of swim-throughs, and we saw spotted eagle rays at Palancar Bricks and turtles and all sorts of beautiful corals. It's never ending. It's just a great place to go. It's kind of tough to maneuver around through these small cracks, and you have to do what's called the frog kick. Anyway, these were some of the sites that we went to, or all the sites we went to when we were there for 4 days. We came around this corner and spotted these 2 synchronized swimming spotted eagle rays. Check this out. We spent our honeymoon in Cozumel in 1988, and we have noticed a dramatic change in the health of the corals. Most places were great. Other places were like dead zones. But we always found out in the sand there was all sorts of life, including like garden eels, and we saw lots of different stingrays and fish, and it was really exciting. We got pretty good at the frog cake by the end of our diving. We wanted to thank Rao Diving as well. The shop was phenomenal with a night dive we did on UCAB, which was a drift dive. And we also had our black lights, so that made it exciting. And we want to thank Cozumel for another great trip. This is a painting that I did of Cozumel. We listened to so much amazing music. Music was everywhere. This was in a restaurant in downtown Cozumel, and this was at the Sunset Grill. We had great food as well at the motel and everywhere. We sure can't wait to return. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and happy trails to you.